Shareholders, I am Girish Kirkinde, Company Secretary and Head Legal of Nelco Limited. I am very pleased to welcome you to the 77th Annual General Meeting of Nelco Limited, held through video conferencing. In view of the challenges and risks posed by the COVID-19 pandemic, and keeping in mind the safety and security of the shareholders and employees of the company, we are holding this AGM through video conference. Though by now, most of you have first-hand experience of joining and participating in the AGM through video conferencing, I would like to spare a few minutes to take you through certain procedural and technical points. The facility of joining the AGM through video conference is being made available to the members on a first-come, first-served basis. All members who have joined this meeting are by default placed on mute mode by the host to avoid any disturbance arising from background noise and to ensure smooth and seamless conduct of the meeting. Once the question and answer session starts, the chairman will announce the name of the shareholders who have registered as speaker shareholders one by one. Only the audio of the particular speaker shareholder will thereafter be unmuted by the host. To start speaking, the shareholder is requested to click the video on button only once and wait till the video is on. If the shareholder is not able to join through video for any reason, the shareholder can speak through the audio mode also. While speaking, we would request the speaker to use the earphone so that he is clearly audible. Minimize any noise in the background. Ensure that Wi-Fi is not connected to any other devices. No other background applications are running, and there is proper lighting to have a good video experience. If there is connectivity problem at the speaker shareholder's end, we would invite the next speaker to join. Once the connectivity improves, the speaker shareholder may be called again to speak. Once the other shareholders who are registered complete their turn, we would request the shareholders to be slow and loud while asking their question so as to capture them correctly. We would like to request the shareholders to limit their speech to 3 minutes. During the AGM, if a member faces any technical issues, he may contact the helpline number mentioned in the notice of AGM. I now request the chairman of the meeting to take forward the proceedings. Thank you. Over to you, Chairman.
Good afternoon, shareholders. I am R.R. Bhinge, Chairman of Nelco Limited, attending this meeting through video conference from company's office premises in Mahape, Navi Mumbai. I would like to welcome all the shareholders to the 77th Annual General Meeting of the company. As the requisite quorum is present, I now call the meeting to order. During the year, Mr. K. Raghuraman, Mr. K. Ramchandran, and Ms. Hima Hatangadi, independent directors, completed that tenure as independent directors of the company. The board places on record its appreciation for their invaluable contribution and guidance during that tenure as directors. I now call on my fellow board members who are on video conference to introduce themselves. I request Mr. P.J. Nath to introduce himself.
I'm P.J. Nath. I'm Director and CEO of Nelco Limited. I'm attending this meeting from the boardroom of our company at Mahape, Navi Mumbai.
Mr. K.N. Murthy.
I am Narasimha Murthy, Independent Director on the board, Audit Committee Chairman and member of NRC and Stakeholder Relationship Committee, attending from residence at Hyderabad.
Dr. Lakshmi Nadkarni.
Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Lakshmi Nadkarni. Hello. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm Dr. Lakshmi Nadkarni, Independent Director of Nelco Limited, Chairperson of NRC and member of the Audit Committee and Corporate Social Responsibility Committee. I'm attending this meeting from my residence at Navi Mumbai.
Mr. Ajay Pandey.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ajay Pandey. I'm an independent director on Nelco Limited. I'm also the member of NRC as well as the Audit Committee. I'm attending this meeting from my residence here in Mumbai.
Mr. Anand Agarwal.
I am Anand Agarwal, non-executive and non-independent director of Nelco Limited. I am the chairman of Stakeholders Relationship Committee and member of NRC. I am attending this meeting from my residence in Mumbai. Thank you.
Thank you, all of you. We also have Mr. Uday Banerjee, CFO, and Mr. Girish Kirkinde, Company Secretary and Head Legal, attending this meeting on video conference. Price Waterhouse Chartered Accountants LLP, the existing statutory auditors, and SR Batliboi and Associates LLP, the proposed new auditors, as well as Bhandari and Associates, secretarial auditors, are also attending the meeting through video conference. I thank all the members for joining this meeting. I hope the members are safe and in good health. Due to the concerns arising out of the COVID-19 pandemic, and in order to ensure the safety and security of the members and employees of the company, we are holding this AGM through video conference in compliance with the directions of the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and the Securities and Exchange Board of India. A live streaming of this meeting is also being webcast on NSDL's website. The company has taken requisite steps to enable members to participate and vote on the items being considered at this AGM. The company has received 3 authorized representations along with board resolutions from corporate shareholders appointing and authorizing representatives under Section 113 of the Companies Act 2013 in respect of 114,19,090 equity shares, representing 50.04% of the paid-up capital of the company. Since there is no physical attendance of members, and in compliance with the circulars issued by MCA and SEBI, the requirement of appointing proxies is not applicable. The registers, as required under the Companies Act 2013, are available for inspection. Members who have not voted earlier through remote e-voting can cast their vote during the meeting through e-voting facility. Since the notice is already circulated to the members, I take the notice convening the meeting as received and read. There are no qualifications in the reports of the statutory and secretarial auditors. I will now give you the highlights of the past year and outline the current performance. As you know, your company is now completely focused on the satellite communications business, also called as SATCOM or the VSAT business. This was the result of a major restructuring exercise undertaken 6 years ago. As a result, your company has been making significant strides as a major SATCOM service provider. I would like to give you some of the highlights today. You'll be glad to know that the SATCOM business has been growing rapidly in the last 6 years. Financial year 2019-20 has been a landmark year with the highest SATCOM revenue so far. Importantly, your company has started internet services on aircraft and ships and gained the first mover advantage. Currently, your company is the 3rd largest SATCOM services player in the country with a market share of around 26% of the total installed base, which has been growing year on year. The company has made significant progress in all its key performance parameters during the last 6 years by strengthening its SATCOM business. The revenue has grown from rupees 135 crore in FY14, of which only rupees 110 crore was from SATCOM business, to rupees 220 crore in FY20, which is almost entirely SATCOM. During the same period, the EBITDA has more than doubled from rupees 22 crores to rupees 53 crore. The profit after tax has grown from rupees 1.9 crore to rupees 14.38 crore. The EPS has grown from rupees 0.85 to 6.3. The balance sheet has also become much healthier, with the debt to equity ratio improving from 4.76 to 1.84. Last year, I had informed you about your company taking the license for in-flight and maritime communications, IFMC services. This license allows the SATCOM service provider to offer internet services in aircraft and ships, which are high growth segments for the SATCOM industry globally. I'm glad to inform you that during the financial year 2019-20, your company launched commercial IFMC services for aircraft and ships in the country. Moreover, your company is currently the only SATCOM service provider in the country to offer internet services on aircraft and has already bagged commercial contracts for these services. The company has also consolidated its leadership position in the offshore oil and gas exploration segment and the ATM segment of the banking industry, which have traditionally been very important segments for SATCOM services. The company is now the largest SATCOM services provider in the ATM segment. apart from receiving the major share of the fresh orders during the year. It also continues to be a dominant player in the offshore oil and gas exploration sector with the highest market share. You will recall that your company had established itself as a leading player in connecting petrol outlets of the PSU oil companies during using SATCOM during the financial year 18-19. Your company now has an installed base of about 17,500 VSATs for petrol pumps as on March 31, 2020. This segment is also likely to grow in the future as the government intends to open about 50,000 petrol outlets through PSU oil companies in the next 3 years. Now, let me briefly talk about the financials for the year 2019-20. On a consolidated basis, the revenue for financial year 19-20 was rupees 220 crore and profit after tax was rupees 14 crore. In comparison, in FY 18-19, revenue was rupees 191 crore and PAT was rupees 22.29 crore, which included a one-time impact of rupees 8.23 crore on account of deferred tax and MAT credit. I would also like to mention here that the performance of year 2019-20 was after factoring the impact of the lockdown towards the latter part of March 2020. After considering the good financial performance and the strengthened balance sheet in the year just ended, as well as the uncertainties in the current year due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the board has recommended for your approval a dividend of 12% for financial year 2019-20. I would also like to update you about the way your company has serviced the customers during the COVID-19 crisis. The operations teams of your company have been supporting all the customers remotely from the network operations center as well as by visiting their premises wherever required. While there have been major challenges during the lockdown period due to the restrictions on movement of people and material in certain areas, the team managed to serve the customers by obtaining necessary permissions from various government authorities and also finding ingenious ways of serving the customers. Overall, the customers of your company have been satisfied with the quality of the services provided by the support teams in spite of these challenges. Most of the staff who are not associated with network operations and/or customer support have been working from their respective residences. All precautions on safety and hygiene have been ensured in the office premises. I would now like to touch upon the results of the first quarter of 2020-21. You are aware that the financial results of the first quarter ended June 20, which were intimated to the stock exchanges on July 31st, 2020. To give an overview, on a consolidated basis, including the wholly owned subsidiary Tata Net Services Limited, your company achieved revenue of rupees 49.51 crore with a profit before tax of rupees 2.49 crore and profit after tax of rupees 1.84 crore. In the previous year, the corresponding consolidated revenue was rupees 48.76 crore and PAT was rupees 3.38 crore. This was the 20th consecutive profitable quarter for your company. I would like to highlight here that your company's performance in the first quarter was during the national lockdown period, during which time there was minimal addition of fresh business due to the challenges faced by customers and the restrictions on the movement of goods and people. I'm confident that the company will continue to do well in the rest of the year, but there are still uncertainties around how the pandemic will impact the business environment. I will now update you about the restructuring exercise being undertaken in your company with its two wholly owned subsidiaries, Tata Net Services Limited, TNSL, and Nelco Network Products Limited, NNPL. The composite scheme envisages amalgamating TNSL, which holds the license from DOT for providing the SATCOM services, with Nelco, and divesting the existing business in Nelco of security solutions and SATCOM hardware to NNPL. The scheme has been approved by the shareholders of the company and the National Company Law Tribunal, NCLT. The scheme will be effective on receipt of approval from DOT for transfer of VSAT and ISP licenses from TNSL to your company. The scheme, when effective, would be in the best interest of all stakeholders of the company. To summarize, going forward, the focus of your company will be to grow the satellite communications business in the enterprise as well as the IFMC services segments, The company will continue its endeavor to retain its leadership position in providing internet services in ships and aircrafts in India and beyond. And to achieve this, the company will further strengthen its alliances with major global service providers in these businesses and create more comprehensive offerings. To conclude, over the years, your company has established itself as a leading player in the SATCOM business in the country. It has further strengthened its position with the launching of IFMC services during financial year 2019-20. As such, your company is well poised for accelerated profitable growth in the coming years. Let me also take this opportunity to thank all the employees of the company for working so hard and diligently to make the company reach the current leadership position. The company will continue to focus on the safety and well-being of all its employees, particularly during the current challenging environment due to the pandemic. I'm confident that going forward, our employees will continue to perform with the greatest levels of commitment and dedication and take the company to even greater heights. On behalf of the board of directors and the entire team of your company, I would also like to thank all the shareholders for their continued support. I now request the company secretary to explain the sequence of meeting and process of voting on the resolutions in the meeting.
Thank you, Chairman. The Companies Act 2013 and SEBI listing regulations provide for electronic voting. Accordingly, the company has provided its members the facility to cast their votes through the remote electronic voting system administered by NSDL. The facility for voting at the meeting is also provided for members present here through video conference and who have not voted yet. Members may please go on to the voting page of NSDL e-voting website and cast their vote, while at the same time watch the proceedings live. Mrs. Parikh and Associates, the practicing company secretaries, have been appointed as the scrutinizer by the board to scrutinize remote e-voting access process before the AGM, as well as remote e-voting during the AGM in a fair and transparent manner. Since the AGM is being held through video conference and the resolutions mentioned in the notice convening this AGM have already been put to vote through remote e-voting, there will be no proposing and seconding of the resolutions. Thank you. Over to you, Chairman.
Girish, the e-voting facility is now open and members may please go to the voting page of NSDL e-voting website and cast their vote while at the same time watch the proceedings of the meeting. The e-voting facility will remain open for 15 minutes after the meeting to enable members to cast their vote. We have received good wishes and compliments from many shareholders on email who could not join this meeting. We acknowledge their sentiments and thank them for their continued support. I will now call one by one those members who have pre-registered to speak. I would request them to be brief as far as possible so that other speakers get an opportunity. I would also request them not to repeat the same question if it has already been asked by another member. All the queries will be answered together. I now start with Ashalata Maheshwari. Could not join. She has sent a little video to convey her thoughts.
चेयरमैन साहब, जिस तरह आप अपनी टीम के साथ इतने डिफिकल्ट व चैलेंजिंग बिजनेस एनवायरनमेंट में ग्रोथ सस्टेन करने में लगे हैं ताकि शेयर होल्डर वैल्यू एनहांस हो, विशेषकर इस कोविड की महामारी में। और जैसा कि मैं बहुत पुरानी शेयर होल्डर हूँ, आज सबसे पहले यही कहूँगी, जिंदगी गुजर जाए पर प्यार कम ना हो, याद हमें रखना चाहे पास हम ना हो, कयामत तक चलता रहे ये प्यार का रिश्ता, खुदा करे आप सबसे मेरा प्यार कभी कम ना हो। अब जहाँ तक परफॉर्मेंस का सवाल है, देश की इकोनॉमी तो स्लो डाउन होती जा रही है, यहाँ तक कि जीडीपी माइनस होने जा रही है और लॉकआउट के कारण सबके परफॉर्मेंस इम्पैक्ट हुए हैं। हालांकि इसी कारण डिविडेंड आपने घटाना आपको पड़ा, फिर भी मैं तो धन्यवाद देती हूँ कि देना पड़ा और धन्यवाद देती हूँ कि कम से कम आपने डिविडेंड दिया और ज़्यादा नहीं, थोड़ा ही कम किया। मैं शेयर होल्डर का ध्यान रखा, मैं तो धन्यवाद देती हूँ। और आपने सभी चैलेंजेस फेस करके कंपनी की ग्रोथ बढ़ाने में लगे हैं और जिस तरह गवर्नमेंट डिफेंस सेक्टर को बहुत बढ़ावा दे रही है, आशा है आप इस अपॉर्चुनिटी का फायदा उठाएंगे। मुझे पूरा विश्वास है कि आपकी डायनेमिक लीडरशिप के कारण कंपनी और ऊंचाई तक जाएगी। और एक विशेष बात रही कि IFMC जो अरेंजमेंट आपने किया है वो ग्रोथ और भी बढ़ाएगा, ग्रोथ ड्राइवर बनेगा। और सभी एम्प्लॉयज एग्जीक्यूटिव को मैं सलूट देती हूँ जो जान हथेली पर रखकर कंपनी की प्रगति में लगे हैं। मेरी शुभकामनाएं हमेशा आपके साथ रहेंगी और शुभकामनाएं देते हुए कहूंगी, फूल मिले किसी को तो किसी को फूलों का हार मिले। दुआ है मेरी रब से कि आपको 100 साल की लंबी उम्र मिले।
Okay, so the next speaker is Mr. Dinesh Bhatia.
Can you hear me?
हेलो,
Yes, we can hear you.
आप सुन सकते हैं सर? हेलो, हाँ सर, आप सुन सकते हैं मुझे? हेलो, हेलो, हाँ सर, आप सुन सकते हैं मुझे?
Yes, we can hear you. Please carry on.
हाँ, बस तो चेयरमैन श्री आपको और आपके पूरा टीम को कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन कहूँगा कि जो इतना खराब पीरियड में भी हमारा जो रेवेन्यू जो है लास्ट ईयर से थोड़ा बड़ा हुआ है, वो बहुत अच्छी बात है कि लास्ट ईयर से हमारा रेवेन्यू बढ़ा है। के लिए भी आपको, आपका टीम को मैं कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन कहूँगा। जो लास्ट ईयर हमारा जो रेवेन्यू, टोटल रेवेन्यू था वो 191 करोड़ था, उसके सामने ये साल का हमारा 220 करोड़ है, वो काफ़ी अच्छा है। हम देखते हैं कि बहुत अच्छी आप लोग तरक्की कर रहे हैं। भले हमारा जो प्रॉफिट जो था 20.60 करोड़, जो लास्ट ईयर 20 करोड़ था उसके बदले 20.60 करोड़ था, लेकिन हमारा जो एडजस्टमेंट कुछ जो था ये डिफर्ड टैक्स का और वो उसके कारण हमारा थोड़ा मुनाफा थोड़ा लो हुआ है, लेकिन बिजनेस में तो हमने कमाया हुआ ही है ऐसा दिख रहा है। और बाकी जो हमारा ईपीएस जो था वो भी जो लास्ट ईयर था, जो हमारा ये साल का जो ईपीएस है वो भी बढ़ा हुआ है। भले ये मुनाफा के कारण हमारा ईपीएस कम हो गया है, जो 6.30 रुपया जो ईपीएस है वो अच्छी बात है। और हम ये भी देख रहे हैं कि हमारी काफ़ी कंपनी जो है कंसोलिडेटेड कंपनी वो मुनाफा कर रही है। जो हम जनरली कोई कोई कंपनी में देखते हैं कि एडजस्टमेंट के लिए रहती है कंसोलिडेटेड कंपनी सब्सिडियरीज, लेकिन हमारी सब्सिडियरी की कमाई जो है हमारा जो स्टैंड अलोन के बदले काफ़ी अच्छी है। वो एक अच्छा दिखा रहा है कि हमारा लास्ट ईयर से जो हमारा सब्सिडियरी का काम जो है वो स्टैंड अलोन का खाली 38 करोड़ का टोटल रेवेन्यू है, लेकिन हमारा जो सब्सिडियरी के साथ मिला के कंसोलिडेटेड जो है वो 220 करोड़ है। वो बहुत अच्छी बात है, बहुत अच्छा चीज माना। और आपने जैसा बोला कि हम एयरक्राफ्ट में और शिप में हर एक क्षेत्र में हम आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। और हमारे जो एमिरेट्स जो है रतन टाटा जी है, वो उसको भी हम बोर्ड के ऊपर देख के हमें बहुत खुशी होती है कि रतन टाटा की जो कंपनी है वो एथिक पे ही चलने वाली कंपनी है, और हम उसका गर्व करते हैं कि हम टाटा ग्रुप की कंपनी के शेयर होल्डर है। बाकी हमारा आपको हर एक रिजोल्यूशन में सपोर्ट है। थैंक यू, आपने बोलने का मौका दिया। आपका सेक्रेटरी और उसके डिपार्टमेंट ने हमें 2 दिन पहले भी इसका अपडेट किया था, जो काफ़ी मेहनत कर रहे हैं, शेयर होल्डर के प्रति अच्छी भावना दिखा रहे हैं, उसके लिए वो लोग का भी मैं थैंक यू करता हूँ। थैंक यू सर, ऑल ऑफ यू।
Thank you. Next is Miss Smita Shah.
हेलो सर, आवाज पहुंच रही है मेरी आपके पास?
We can hear you.
हेलो
Yes, we can hear you. Yes, go on. We can hear you.
हाँ और अन्य मान्यवर डायरेक्टर सर मेरा हेलो हाँ सर आवाज आ
Hear
रही है
you.
ना सर
Yes, yes.
ओके
Please continue. We can hear you.
ओके 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 सर सर मेरा नाम स्मिता शाह नमस्कार सर सर पहले तो मैं आपको अभिनंदन देते हुए कहूंगी कि सर आपने आज कंपनी को बहुत ही काफी कठिनाइयों का सामना करके भी बहुत ही मुश्किलें उठाकर कंपनी को ऊपर लाने की जो कोशिश की है और आज आपने 75 या 75th ईयर कंप्लीट करके आज आपकी 77th एजीएम जो होने जा रही है और कंपनी और आपकी लीडरशिप में सभी बोर्ड और टीम और सभी छोटे बड़े एम्प्लॉयज की मेहनत और सभी के सहयोग के साथ आपने कंपनी को आज बहुत ही आगे बढ़ाने की अच्छे से आप कोशिश कर रहे हो तो सर बहुत बहुत आपको अभिनंदन देती हूँ और साथ में सर नेल को आपने आईएफएम सर्विस जो ऑपरेशन का जो किया है उसमें मैरी टाइम कम्युनिकेशन सर्विस जो सितंबर 19 और अभी आपने एरो इन फ्लाइट कम्युनिकेशन सर्विस जो फरवरी 20 में लॉन्च किया तो बहुत बहुत अच्छी बात है सर और 5 साल के कंपेयर में मेरे आगे भी प्रीवियस ने बताया तो मैं रिपीट नहीं कर रही हूँ तो बहुत बहुत सभी में आपका इंक्रीजमेंट हुआ है काफी अच्छी बात है सर आपकी मेहनत को मैं सही में दाद देती हूँ और बहुत बहुत बधाई मैं देती हूँ और कम्युनिकेशन लॉन्च करने के लिए भी मैं बधाई करती हूँ और सर आपकी ऐसी कई सारी बातें हैं जो अभी मैं एक्सप्लेन कर रही हूँ लेकिन कई सारी आपकी बातें ध्यान में लेकर आपकी हिम्मत को दाद देते हुए मैं आपकी सराहना करते हुए मैं आपको फ्यूचर की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं देती हूँ कि जस्ट देखिए अभी लास्ट वीक में अपना रक्षाबंधन का त्योहार भी गया शेयर होल्डर बहन के नाते मैं आपको आशीर्वाद के साथ शुभकामनाएं देती हूँ कि बस आपकी ईश्वर हेल्थ अच्छी बनाए रखे और आप सालों साल कंपनी की अच्छी तरक्की के साथ आप आगे बढ़ेंगे बस ऐसी ईश्वर से प्रार्थना है और हमने भी आपको सालों से सपोर्ट करते हम आए हैं तो आज भी सर मेरा फुल सपोर्ट में देती हूँ और सर बाकी तो आज की एजीएम हमारी जो वर्चुअल होने जा रही है जो आपके और हमारे बीच फर्स्ट टाइम है इसमें सभी को थोड़ी थोड़ी तो कुछ ना कुछ तकलीफ होती है लेकिन फिर भी आपके यहाँ से हमें पूरी तरह से अच्छे से गाइड किया है सपोर्ट किया है साथ में गुड फुल इंफॉर्मेटिव कलरफुल अट्रैक्टिव जो फोटो के साथ एक्सेलेंट बैलेंस शीट भी बनाई है सो हमारे सालों से सेवा देते हुए अच्छी सर्विस शेयर होल्डर में देते हुए हमारे हार्ड वर्कर और ऑलवेज स्माइलिश कंपनी सेक्रेटरी श्री किरकिंदे जी और उनकी पूरी सहयोगी टीम को मैं धन्यवाद और अभिनंदन देती हूँ और उनके साथ ये वर्चुअल के लिए कोई जो भी टीम जुड़ी है सभी को मैं धन्यवाद देती हूँ और सर ज्यादा बात ना करते हुए मैं सर कहूंगी कि आने वाले गणेश जी नवरात्रि दशहरा दीपावली की मैं हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं देती हूँ और लास्ट में कहूंगी आप सभी केयर करें घर पर रहिए सुरक्षित रहिए धन्यवाद सर
Thank you, Smita ji. Thank you for your kind words. Next is Mr. Bharat Shah.
चालू से बोल
बस तेरा नाम बोल
बोल
નથી બોલ્યો નથી નામ
अरे बोलिया
और चालू નથી
चालू से તારું નામ બોલ્યા છે
તો અવાજ બંધ થઈ ગયો
Shah, please start. We can see you.
हाँ हेलो आवाज आ रहा है ना सर
We can
हाँ,
hear you also. Please continue.
माननीय चेयरमैन श्री आर भिंगे जी एमडी श्री अन्य मान्यवर डायरेक्टर सर मेरा नाम भरत शाह सर मेरी कोई क्वेरी नहीं है क्योंकि मुश्किल समय में भी कंपनी को आपने व्यवस्थित आगे बढ़ाया है बहुत बहुत आगे बढ़ाया है सब बातों में व्यवस्थित एकदम व्यवस्थित बढ़ो रही है तेज का भाव व्यवस्थित है हमेशा शेयर होल्डर को आपने रिस्पेक्ट दिया है शेयर होल्डर का हित को ये देखा है बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद मानता हूँ सर इसके लिए सर चेयरमैन श्री एमडी श्री आपको और पूरे बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर कंपनी के सभी छोटे बड़े एम्प्लॉइज का आभार मानता हूँ और भगवान गॉड को प्रार्थना है कंपनी ऐसे ही बहुत बहुत आगे बढ़े 3 2 गुनी 4 गुनी आगे बढ़े ऐसी मैं भगवान को हृदय पूर्वक प्रार्थना करता हूँ और सर मैं हार्ड वर्किंग कंपनी सेक्रेटरी श्री गिरीश जी किरकिंदे और उनकी पूरी टीम को धन्यवाद मानता हूँ सर ये बार पहली टाइम वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस मीटिंग है, शेयर होल्डर को व्यवस्थित गाइड किया है और वो हमेशा गाइड ही करते हैं, शेयर होल्डर को व्यवस्थित रिस्पेक्ट देते हैं। इसलिए हार्ड वर्किंग कंपनी सेक्रेटरी गिरीश भाई, उनकी पूरी टीम को सर धन्यवाद मानता हूँ। सर गिरीश भाई के बारे में कहूँ तो बहुत वो हंसके चेहरे के हार्ड वर्किंग है, सदा हंसते रहते हैं, तो उनको बहुत धन्यवाद देता हूँ। बाकी सब रिजोल्यूशन में मेरा पूरा सपोर्ट है सर। जय हिंद। थैंक यू सर। थैंक यू।
Thank you, Bharat ji. Next is Mr. Kirti Shah.
Sir, Mr. Kirti Shah is not present for the meeting. Can we have the next speaker, please?
Okay, so we'll go to the next person, that is Ms. Lekha Shah.
Ms. Lekha Shah has joined, but her audio is not switched on. Can we have the next speaker?
Okay, the next is Ms. Prakshini Shinoy.
Hello. Sir, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, we can hear you. Please continue.
Respected Honorable Chairman, other dignitaries on the board, and my fellow shareholders. Good afternoon to all of you. I received the AGM report well in advance through email, which is colorful, knowledgeable, informative, and contains all the information as per the corporate governance. I thank the company secretary and legal head, Shri Girish ji, and his team for the same. I am delighted to know that our company has launched Maritime Communication Service in September 2019. In addition, our company has also launched Aero in-flight communication service during 2020. Our company is also leading satellite communication service provider. I thank the board for recommending dividend at the rate of rupees 1.20 for equity share of rupees 10 each, that is 12%. As regards rewards and recognitions, our company has made recognition as on internet part. It has also crafted R&R policy. I'm also grateful to the company for doing excellent work in the field of CSR activities. Company conducted 2 batches of training at MAPE office for the underprivileged students who have been trained on VASAT and RF installation and basis of networking. Our company has also made efforts to get them find employment after completion of their successful training, etc. We are living in a days where everything is unpredictable lives, including our existence. In such circumstances, running a company like Nelco is not a small thing. I appreciate, sir. I have some questions. What would be the percentage of IFMC business for next 3 years? Second one, what will be the benefits of the scheme of amalgamation to the shareholders? I wish the company good luck for a bright future and pray God that the profit of the company can reach the peak in due course. Sir, I support all the resolutions put forth in today's meeting. Thank you.
Can you repeat the second question, please? We couldn't hear you properly.
What will be the benefits of the scheme of amalgamation to the shareholders? Did you hear me, sir?
We heard you now. The amalgamation scheme. Okay, so thank you very much, Ms. Shinoy. Next is Mr. Anil Parekh.
Hello. Hello. Can you see me and am I audible?
We can see you and we can hear you. Please continue.
Chairman Mr. Bingiji, other board members, and
Louder.
Chairman Mr. Bingiji, other board members, and Girish, all of you, very good afternoon from Anil Parekh, Mumbai. First of all, I would like to, I'm thankful to Girish and his team for extending very good investor services, and hats off to him for doing excellent work as far as investors' help is concerned. And he is a great asset to our company. Sir, think of his promotion next year. Am I right, sir? Sir, journey of our company of 77 years was not easy, and we have faced so many ups and downs. But we have came out of all these difficulties, and since last 6 years we are doing well, and now we are into profits, and we are also paying dividends to help the shareholders, and shareholders are happy with that. Sir, this year is a challenging year and unusual for all of us, since we all are facing COVID-19 pandemic and we have to sit at home and attend this VC AGM of our company, first time in the history of our company, and hope that next year we'll definitely meet physically, because physically meeting and greeting is a pleasure. So kindly consider it. Next time, don't continue with this kind of VC conference. This is more uncomfortable for us. Having said that, sir, I have seen our consolidated revenues 220 crores this year. We have achieved consolidated revenues. Our PBT has marginally gone up to 20.26 crore, but PAT has gone down. Sir, what was the reason that it is down by 6 crores? If you can furnish me the details. Sir, we are operating in 7 verticals, that is banking, renewable energy, rural electrification, mining and construction, oil and gas exploration. And this year we have added 2 more feathers in our portfolio, that is maritime and aero in flight. Sir, I am very much thankful that you have added this aero in flight, because whenever we go by flight in domestic or international, it was a very unusual situation that we cannot talk to anybody and we cannot do socializing and anything. Now, with these services, we will be able to have that kind of facilities. So, sir, hats off to you and your entire board for doing very good this kind of what you call verticals adding into our feather. Sir, any new untapped verticals is in your mind, and are we aiming to tap that untapped verticals in future? I would like to know. This is my specific questions. Sir, as of today, how many total VSATs we are having, and how many, and are they all working in full capacity, in full working condition, or any shortfall? I would like to know. Sir, we have sold entire investment in Nelito this year. So my question is, what was the consideration that we have arrived in, and where is this sale proceeds? If you can give me details. Sir, you said that you are one of the leading SATCOM service provider in India. So who are others who are providing this kind of SATCOM services? I would like to get name of them. Sir, I have already sent my other questions to Mr. Girish earlier this week. So you can answer me of that questions. And I'm thankful to all the board members for providing me facility to ask you some questions and put suggestions before you. Thank you, and I'm supporting all the resolutions. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Anilji. Next is Mr. Rohinton Battiwala.
Respected Chairman, Mr. Sir, I am audible.
Yes, we can hear you. Please continue.
Hello, I am audible.
Yes, yes.
Respected
Please
Chairman,
continue.
respected Chairman R.R. Binge, Shri R.R. Binge, Shri P.J. Nath, Managing Director and CEO, other Board of Directors, CFO Mr. Uday Banerjee, Company Secretary and Head Legal Mr. Girish Kirkinde, Register and Transfer Agents. Good afternoon to all of you. Sir, my name is R.F. Battiwala and thanks for inviting me to speak on this beautiful evening from home, like work from home. So first let me congratulate our possible
Sir, can you please hold the mic close to you? Sir, can we have the next speaker?
Okay, so we'll maybe come back to Rohinton later. Next is Mr. Jahangir Battiwala.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Is that Jahangir?
Yes, sir, this is Jahangir here.
Can hear you.
Okay, can I start, sir?
Yes, please.
Okay, so respected Chairman, MD, board members, company secretary, fellow shareholders, good afternoon to all of you. My name is Jahangir. So let me start by complimenting the company secretary and his team for bringing out the e-copy of the AGM report. It is colorful and voluminous, transparent and knowledgeable, and adhering to all the norms of corporate governance. This year, the board has declared a dividend of 12% compared to 15% last year. Hats off to you, sir, that at least you have declared a dividend and not skipped it on the pretext of the pandemic. Sir, in view of the pandemic, kindly highlight as to what steps the company has taken for the welfare of the staff and their family. Sir, our two subsidiaries, TNSL and NNPL, kindly highlight the performance and the licensees to be transferred dates. Sir, due to the ongoing pandemic, kindly highlight how much has the working of the company been affected, and now that the airline industry has been affected, what effect will it have on our business? Sir, I would not like to touch upon the accounts because the company is doing good and it is not right to ask and do scrutiny about it. Sir, there is a claim of around 528 lakhs by Antrex Corporation, sales tax matters of Tata Net Services, GST of Nelco, and some few other issues. Sir, when do you think these all issues will be resolved? Sir, there are others to speak, hence I would not take much of your time. Now, just some few queries like what is the capex that you are capex program and how are you going to fund it? the R&D and capex program for it. Sir, any COVID-19 patients amongst our staff, and if yes, has the company helped them? Now that the festive season has started, so compliments of the festive season to all the board members and staff of Nelco. Last but not the least, wishing you a very happy Parsi New Year, which is about to come, and wishing all the very best for the times to come. Sir, and last but not the least, I would be interested to know, sir, your thoughts on how do you plan to take this take the company ahead in view of the pandemic and the ongoing times to come. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, thank you, Jahangir. Next is Mr. Ravi Kumar Naredi.
Yes, sir. Respected Chairman, MD, Honorable Board of Directors, and employees of company and fellow shareholders. Sir, all directors except MD and CEO appointing in today AGM like Mr. P.R. Binge, Anand Agrawal, K.N. Murthy, Dr. Lakshmi Nadkarni, Mr. Ajay Kumar Pandey, we wish all of them to all the best, sir. Due to lockdown, what impact comes on company? Whether this bring more opportunity as everything going digitization or less working. We understand due to airline industry facing more headwinds, so it is take longer time to generate revenue for us. Sir, company forex outgo is 39.48 lakhs crore. Where we make such outgo payment and what is our hedging policy for forex? Sir, in GST matter, 2 times we could not file return in time due to technical glitches. Why not we file sufficient time in advance so such a problem does not arise to a reputed company like one? Non-mutual fund is invested in our company, equity of our company. Can you tell the reason for same? Any ESOP option is prevailing for employees of the company or not? If you can something tell. Maritime and Aero IFC, you start as we understand due to aero industries facing headwind. What is performance of maritime going on at present, sir? Sir, when I am coming in AGM last 3 years physically to Mumbai. I am from Bhilwara, so I always requesting to hold one con call, investor con call after quarterly or yearly result at least once in a year. So please consider this my request. It will be very helpful for all of you, sir. And thank you, give me the opportunity to speak in the AGM, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Ravi ji. Next is Mr. Sharad Kumar Shah.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, but speak a little louder, please.
I will just keep my iPad close to so that you can hear. Should I start my video also? Should I start my video?
Video.
Should I start my video?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, you're a little soft, but please try to speak up a bit. Speak into your mic.
Okay. Sir, your chairman's speech was very useful to me because I am attending this meeting after 6 years, and you have given all the details regarding that about SATCOM, and even you have declared the given the information on Q1, and you are actually the financial results for previous year or this 1920 was excellent. Even Q1 is excellent. Only thing, my question on Q1 is, when my revenue is remain same, why profit has reduced? That I have not understood. And when I look into the these 1920 results, my observation is that we saved in foreign exchange 14 crores. and my PAT figure is matching with the foreign exchange saving. So whether we, because we earn PAT only because of the foreign exchange, that I would like to ask you. Another thing, sir, you said that our business is 26% in SATCOM. So it means that in India, SATCOM business is only of 880 crores. That I would like to know. Another thing, you talked about aircraft. Now, say, to increase the business, now last 5 days, the government introduced a new visa that is called air bubble. So if you have any idea in details, please explain me. So it will be advantageous to me. Now, and because our results are so good, our price went up very high, like 342, and then finally it dropped to 109, and today it is 220. At the same time, sir, when my performance is good, my prices is going up, but the BSE and Nifty, if I consider, the Nelco is lower than BSE and NFT. And what is looking here is this, say what you said, those who work in your company for less than 4 years, their performance is 8%, and those who work in your company more than 5 years, their performance is 5%. So on this, what is our step or what action or what thinking we will take, that I would like to know, sir. And another thing, sir, what is I observed, there are two errors in the balance sheet. That is, earning per share is printed as 6.3 crores. And this is nothing new or nothing wrong also, because if you see Tata's all balance sheets, sometimes this happens. It is only a printing error. Only thing you have to observe that all printing errors you should keep observe and correct it before printing it. Another thing, sir, this Tata Sons is now a private limited company, and you mentioned it is a Tata Sons Limited. So I think whatever new updates comes, say we are in the business of IT industries, and all updates comes to us very fast. So it looks like that we should take care of all such things. And lastly, I can say that I could attend this meeting basically because of your current company secretary, because his follow-up is too much, and that is why I could attend the meeting. 1 minute, just. Another thing, say, sir, because my performance and my profits are now increased from last 6 years, and I have got some cash money, so I thought, why not to reduce my face value from 10 rupees to 1 rupee, because presently company has got money, and so reduction in share capital and making share face value to rupee 1, whether it is advantageous to us or not, that please explain me. Otherwise, I'm very happy with your presentation. Basically, your presentation, I liked it because it is a briefing of last 6 years. Thank you, sir. I complete my views, sir. Thank you.
Next is Mr. Asif Modi. Is Mr. Modi available?
Sir, he is unable to join. May we have the next speaker, please?
Okay. Next is Mr. C. Mascarenhas.
Hello. 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 Just this thing, Ray. Hello. Just make it up, no. Hello.
Go. Mrs. or Mr.?
Hello. Hello. What is happening?
Yeah. You're audible.
Yes, it's speaking. Hello. Hello, can you hear?
We can hear you, but there is a lot of echo at your end.
Just close this. Just close this. Hello, respected. You close that. Close that. Hello. Hello. Respected Chairman, Mr. R.R. Binge, MD and CEO, PJ Nath, Mr. Anand Agarwal, other honorable directors, CFO Uday Banerjee. My name is Mrs. C. Mascarenhas. I have to appreciate the good connection of our company secretary, very hard working lad, Girish Kirkhande, who is always working from home and office, even at the time of this assisting in the virtual meeting. Scenario, domestic, international, we are very lucky to get a dividend of 1.20 for each share. Our markets only, I just hope that our market share should go up. Now my query, sir, our company provides to all safe working environment. In spite of this, I would like to know any cases of COVID, any casualties, any deaths. Second question, our promoter holding is 50.81. Of this, Tata Power is holding 48.64%. Sir, I would really feel happy if Tata Sons take some stake, and Nalco is, I feel now it is the best after post-COVID, because we are on the digital platform and thereby we are really caring to the unserved and the underserved. My third question, we are in renewable energy, banking, aero in flight, maritime, rural education, which is becoming more and more important these days, mining and construction, oil and gas exploration and construction. So my question is, in which of these we have cutting edges, number one, and second, where you feel we will make a good profit for our shareholders. Rest, I don't want to say anything. I support all the resolutions. I wish our company all the best. May our company grow in strength to strength. Thank you so much for bearing and hearing me. Thank you a lot.
Thank you,
Mr.
Mrs.
Mascarenhas will speak immediately. Mr. Mascarenhas.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Can I talk? Do you hear me?
Yes,
Hello?
we can hear you. Please continue.
Yes. Respected Chairman, sir, very distinguished members of the board, and my fellow shareholders. Good evening to you all. My name is Aloysius Mascarenhas. At the outset, I thank the management, our company secretary and the registrar for the good presentation, and I could see the annual report on my PC. It is simple, informative, illustrative, transparent, and above all, adhering to all the parameters required for a good corporate governance. Our results are really good compared to the environment we are in. This pandemic environment, we have still made a good profit. even though it is less, dividend is still good, 12% versus 15% last year. Sir, keep it up. Now I would like to know what is our market share? Are we the only people in this line who are our competitors? And how this epidemic of COVID has affected our company's profitability, affected our employees? How many employees were affected? How many recovered? Were there any deaths? And how do we help them and help their families if there was a tragedy? And how much donations was given by our company for the PM Fund and other NGOs? Since many questions have been asked by my predecessor shareholders, I would like to stop here, wishing the board of directors, the employees, all the very best in the days to and years to come. With this, sir, thank you for patient hearing.
Thank you, Mr. Mascarenhas. Next is Mr. Tushar Soda.
change
Sir, can we have Ms. Lekha Shah? She is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even you have to come out from the event.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay, Lekha Shah, please go on.
Lekha Shah didn't talk. Sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, we can hear you. Please continue.
Respected Chairman, sir, Board of Directors, and my fellow members, good afternoon to all of you. Myself, Lekha Shah. I am very much thankful to our Company Secretary, Mr. Girish Bhai, for sending very good investor services and also sending me the annual report with soft copy well in time, which is full of knowledge, fact and figures in place. Due to pandemic COVID-19, we all are facing crisis and how to stay home. This is the first time we are joining the video conference and giving speech. Before 1 week and yesterday also, our company secretary, Mr. Girish ji and Shreyans Upadhyay ji has phoned and given guidance and proper introduction and attending the meeting through video conference. I am very, very grateful to our company secretary, Mr. Girish ji. Sports award, Softly awards are few more R&R activities, etc. I am glad the company is doing very well in the field of CSR activities such as install 13 bus in identified schools in remote areas and for institutions run by Tata Power Skill Development Institute, etc. Sir, I have few questions to ask. Who are the competitors in IFMC ATM at enterprises business? Is there any challenge for the company due to 4G and 5G technology? There is any plan for right issue for expansion? So I wish all the success and I support all the resolution. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Lekha ji. Next is Tushar ji here? Tushar Soda.
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, so who's next?
Hello, I'm Tushar Soda speaking. Am I
Please
audible?
continue.
Hello.
Please continue, Mr. Soda.
Yes, thank you, sir. Respected Chairman, sir, esteemed and stalwart directors on the board, and my fellow shareholders, I welcome Sri Anand Agarwal and independent directors Sri K.N. Murthy, Dr. Lakshmi Nadkarni, and Sri Ajay Pandey on the board. I'm confident that their knowledge and expertise in respective functional areas will take the company further to newer heights. I take this opportunity to thank you, Chairman Sir, our Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer, for your very valuable contribution in growth of the company. I also thank the Rahul Shah and 3 independent directors who completed their term of appointment for their very valuable guidance. I acknowledge the timely receipt of notice and annual report of the company through email and thank our very efficient secretary department for timely service of the documents. Finance department deserves appreciation for excellent presentation of this year's descriptive financial statements. Management discussion and analysis has adequately covered overview of operations. I would like to specifically mention Sri Girish Kirkinde, our head legal, company secretary and compliance officer, and also Mr. Shreyans Upadhyay of the secretary team for their excellent and outstanding investor services. I am very happy to note that since last 5 years, there has not been a single investor grievance or complaint pending. I praise and compliment both Sri Girish Kirkinde and Sri Shreyans Upadhyay for their dedication and commitment. Chairman Sir, I have been a member of our company since many years and regularly attend our meetings year on year. Many congratulations to Team Nelco for the highest ever total revenues of 220 crores and also highest ever EBITDA of 54 crores. Sir, in your opening remarks, you have already discussed about the fabulous last 20 consecutive quarters of uninterrupted profitability. Dividend this year is 12% as against 15% of last year. I feel this is with the intention of conserving resources in view of the COVID-19 pandemic. Internal restructuring of various businesses and scheme of amalgamation is a masterstroke and a win-win situation for all stakeholders. My best compliments to the team who have envisaged this scheme of amalgamation. I request you to kindly discuss in detail about maritime communication services and aero in-flight services. Sir, also kindly elaborate on organic and inorganic growth plans, if any, for the coming years. As always, I extend my continued support to our company. I am confident that Nelco Limited will surely generate better returns on both equity and capital employed, and I wish for a superlative financial performance on a sustainable basis. I have already recorded my assent for all the resolutions through e-voting yesterday. Thank you, Chairman Sir, for giving me this opportunity to express my views. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Tusharji. Next is Mr. Vinod Agarwal.
Yes, sir. My name is Vinod Agarwal, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, please. Please continue.
Yeah. Respected Chairman, Mr. R.R. Bhinge, other directors, and my fellow shareholders. My name is Vinod Agarwal. I'm speaking from Mumbai. I welcome the 4 new directors to the company who bring highly experienced and bring their knowledge to the company. Sir, I have received the soft copy, integrated annual report prepared by company secretary, Shri Girish Kirkinde, and his team during the pandemic times, when most people were working from home and facing hardships due to lockdown. It's a very colorful and graphically explained annual report. So the financial observations in the balance sheet come on the colored page number 3 and from page number 21 of the annual report. The consolidated revenue and operational profits have shown substantially high during the last year, but the PAT was lower, mostly due to higher finance cost and higher depreciation. We do not mind as shareholders if the profits go down due to higher taxation, because higher taxation is levelable only on higher profits. But when profits come down due to higher finance cost, one has to look down at reducing the finance cost of the company. Sir, so we are providing SAT links to airplanes and ships. We are the only providers as of now to the airplanes. What is the market size of this thing? Estimated market size of the SAT to planes, aeroplanes, and the revenue streams which you can expect in the coming 2 to 3 years from this offshore platform? Any benefit from any financial relief can we expect from the government's policies of relief due to COVID-19, which the government has spelled out to a lot of industries? Can our company also expect some financial relief from COVID relief facilities of the government of India? And Atmanirbhar program of the government of India, how much of benefit can we derive, like providing local services, VSAT to this thing? How much of benefit, even in the defense, they need a lot of VSATs. Even the Chinese and other imports are stated, even defense equipment is stated for local manufacturing. How much of that kind of business can come down to our company? And I would like to thank everyone for patient listening to me. I wish the company all the best for future growth. Thank you.
Next is Mrs. Vasudha Dakwe.
Hello, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, please continue.
Good afternoon to all. I especially congrats Mr. Nilesh, Company Secretary, for helping us. I want to ask, who are the competitors of the company? With this, I support all the
We are unable to connect with Ms. Vasudha Dakwe. Can we have the next speaker, sir?
Okay, Mr. Beruz Puredehi. And the next one is Humayun Puredehi. Maybe they're together.
Hello, respected chairman, other directors. Myself, Beruz Faramros Purde is speaking. My wife will speak later. So we are very happy with the performance of the company, and the company has given 1 rupee 20 paisa dividend. We are very proud that Girish Kirkinde is regularly contacting us and he is helping us in getting connected. So we support all your resolutions and we wish our company all the best. We don't want to ask anything on the account because during pandemic, it is very essential that we should take care of everybody. So you are taking care of the employees and it is a Tata company and all the employees are taken care of. So I support all your resolutions and I wish the company all the very best. So I am now handing over the mic to Humayun Puredehi, my wife.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Yes, continue, please.
Thank you. So just a few questions. So how has the pandemic affected us? How has it affected our profits? I want to know. So has our business picked up? Have our operations have picked up after the lockdown? So what about the employees? So do they work at home or do they personally? So are we under Essential Services Act? Under Essential Services? Are we? Please, sir, please take us for a plant visit when the pandemic.
Hello.
I still. Thank you, sir. All the best. Supporting all your resolutions.
Thank you, both of you. Is there anyone else waiting to speak?
Ravi Mumbai ma Helkone.
Hello.
Hello, sir, Mr. Rohinton Battiwala want to speak.
मी हॅलो म्हटलं तर त्यांनी रोहिंग
Rohinton, are you on the Rohinton, are you on the line? Oh. Hello, Rohinton Battiwala, would you like to speak?
I want to speak, sir. Hello,
Yes.
respected Chairman, Mr. R.R. Binge, Shri P.J. Nath, Managing Director and CEO, other Board of Directors, CFO, Mr. Uday Banerjee, Company Secretary and Head Legal, Mr. Girish Kirkinde. Good afternoon to all of you. So my name is Rohinton Battiwala and thanks for inviting me to speak on this beautiful evening from home, like work from home. So let me congratulate our esteemed company and company secretary, Mr. Girish Kirkande. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, go on. Yes, carry on.
So first, let me congratulate our esteemed company and company secretary, Mr. Kirkinde, for making this day possible of this conducting AGM via virtual conference. Sir, hats off to you and your secretarial staff as majority of the companies are reeling under pandemic COVID-19. Each and every member of the staff should be congratulated for this hectic day. Sir, we got email in time and also the annual report on time so that we could go through it. Now, sir, we are very much pleased with all-round performance shown by the company and its directors and management. Sir, the net profit has also shown a considerable amount of improvement and we are very much happy to take the note. Sir, regarding dividend for the financial year 2019-20, the Board of Directors has recommended a dividend of rupees 1.20 per share, that is 12%. Previous year it was 15%. But sir, though the pandemic is going on, the company has recommended dividend and made shareholders happy. Good, very good, sir. So now little queries. So what is the roadmap for next 2 years? And so what is the CapEx and RD program for next financial year? So what steps has the company has taken for the safety of staff because of pandemic COVID-19? So what financial help has the company given to the staff? Sir, I would like to know how many of the staff got affected due to pandemic, and if yes, what has the company done for them financially? Sir, as the time of speaking is constrained, I end my speech over here and pray to Almighty Lord to bring our company to newer and greater heights under your dynamic leadership, and also pray that this virus of COVID-19 must eradicate soon. Sir, I want to say that we are not happy with this virtual conference. So see, please, next year that you called a meeting physically. It is very much tiring and a very much unnecessary, tensionable thing. So now festival season is going on. I wish one and all happy festival. With this, thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else?
Sir, with this, we have given the opportunity to all shareholder speakers.
There's no one left now?
No, sir.
Okay. So there are no further questions. I will respond to the issues that have been raised and questions that have been posed to us. There are several questions about the pandemic and its effect on the business and on IFMC. Now, as far as the pandemic is concerned, since someone asked the question, we are classified as a provider of internet services, and that is classified as a essential service. So the core activities of the Satcom business relating to network operations and services and the customer support did get classified as essential services, and with the appropriate government approvals, we were able to maintain our standard of service and the revenues during this quarter one. Where we were affected was in terms of booking new revenue, because most of the customers had their own difficulties, and hence whatever were the ongoing orders for bandwidth and whatever were the carried forward business for VSATs, those have been executed in Q1. But the flow of new orders has been affected, and that is something which we are watching very carefully. To what extent does that flow revive in Q2? And we are hoping it will further get normalized in Q3 and Q4. Some segments are affected more than others. Now, for example, in ATMs or banking and oil and gas, the effect is relatively less, though new orders have got deferred a bit. But in some businesses, like some of our new areas, like the airlines, the effect is far greater and it will take them longer to pick up. So that is the uncertainty that we are facing in the next 3 quarters. Some segments will bounce back faster and some will take longer to revive and to come back to our expected planned levels. There were other questions on IFMC in terms of who are the competitors and what are others doing. As far as SATCOM VSAT business is concerned, the other major players are Hughes, Airtel and BSNL. But as far as IFMC is concerned, we are the first to have booked orders and delivered revenues. So there we are number one. We've got contracts both in the airlines and in the shipping side. And to that extent, we are pioneers there. Then there was a separate question on the benefits of the whole amalgamation scheme. Now, the way our licenses and our business progressed, we had created a subsidiary called TATANet Services, which had the DOT license for VSAT services. And that has now become the main business of Nelco, whereas the hardware business, which was in Nelco, has substantially declined. So in order to have a more efficient operation, it is appropriate to bring this main business and the license which TNSL has into the listed company, which is Nelco. And that is what the whole scheme is about. So TNSL will get merged into Nelco, and Nelco's current hardware-oriented business will go into a separate subsidiary called NNPL. With this, the listed company will have the license and the main revenue and profit stream, which is the more effective way of doing things. But at the consolidated level, it will have no effect because both were subsidiaries of Nelco. There was a question on number of VSATs. As of now, we have 72,000 VSAT installations across the length and breadth of the country. There was a question about Nelito and the sales consideration. This happened a year ago, and the sales consideration was 6.7 crore. There was a question on why PAT is lower than the previous year, even though the PBT is, I think, higher. The reason is that the previous year we had a one-time benefit of 8.2 crores on account of deferred tax and MAT, and that went straight into the PAT line. So if you take out 8 crores, it's not lower. In fact, it is similar. And part of the reason why it is similar is because we've had to invest in the new businesses that we've talked about, and the benefits just started coming in the last quarter. Again, someone asked about why Q1 profit is lower than the previous corresponding year, even though the revenue is similar. You must remember we created extra capacity and resources to cater to a business growth for IFMC and other places, and that growth obviously didn't come because of COVID. So we had the capacity and the resources and the cost, but not the commensurate revenue. So that's the reason why PAT is lower than the corresponding previous year. There were some questions on how many COVID cases the company's employees had. The answer is 2, and both have recovered. CapEx this year is estimated at rupees 20 crore, and it will be funded through our own internal resources. There was a question about TATANet revenue and profit. The revenue last year was 116 crore, profit was 5.6 crore, profit after tax. there were some questions about our court cases. The sales tax case is in the Supreme Court, and the GST matter, there is a special leave petition in the Supreme Court. The reason we have Forex outgo is that we spend a lot on import of VSAT equipment, but all our revenue is in Indian rupees within the country. So there is a mismatch on Forex flows, inflows and outflows. We have a hedging policy. Accordingly, we do the hedging. The market share for of Nelco in VSAT business is 26%. In terms of the future potential of IFMC, before this COVID pandemic, we had estimated that the market size would grow to about 800 crore annually within 5 years. Post-pandemic, once we reach a state of normalcy, we'll again assess how this will go and what the size will be. There was a question on government policy and reliefs. As far as this business is concerned, there was no direct relief, apart from being a essential service. The Atmanirbhar, we'll see how that affects some of the hardware and the terminals that we are importing. So we will examine what can be done under those programs. In terms of future plans, our immediate focus is on the license that we have for IFMC. But beyond that, if you look at a little longer time frame of 3 to 5 years, there are many things happening in the world of satellite communications. There are new satellites being launched. Some of them are at low Earth orbit, some are at medium Earth. There are entire constellations of satellites coming up. There are new antennas coming up, and there are new application areas and services around VSAT or using SATCOM that are being introduced the world over. So we will be, or we are closely tracking these trends in terms of technology on one side and customer needs and applications on the other side. And the company's future growth plans will be around these two factors. There was a question about reducing the share value. We don't have any plans at this moment. If you're talking of a share split, that doesn't directly affect shareholders. And we don't have the extra cash to do any share buyback or anything along those lines. I think with that, I've pretty much covered all the major issues and questions that were raised. In case there is anything further, you are welcome to contact Girish or the CFO and seek any additional clarifications which you might require. In case any of the registered speakers could not join or speak due to technical reasons, or queries raised by you during this meeting have remained unanswered, you may send your request in writing to the company. On receipt of such email request, the company shall respond suitably. I now authorize Mr. Girish Kirkinde, Company Secretary, to conduct the voting procedure and conclude the meeting. The e-voting facility will remain open for the next 15 minutes to enable the members to cast their vote. Mr. P.N. Parekh of Parekh and Associates, practicing company secretaries, have been appointed as the scrutinizers for this meeting. I also authorize the company secretary to accept, acknowledge and countersign the scrutinizers' report and declare the consolidated voting results on receipt of scrutinizers' report. The results would be announced within 48 hours of the conclusion of the meeting, and the same would be intimated to the stock exchanges and uploaded on the website of the company and NSDL. I thank the shareholders for attending the meeting and for their continued support. I also thank all the directors for joining the meeting remotely. With your consent, I and the other board members would take your leave. I request all shareholders to stay safe and stay healthy. I declare the meeting concluded. Thank you and good evening.